Hello, White House, and welcome to White House History Wednesday. The year 2020 marks the 100th anniversary of the passage of the 19th Amendment, which gave women the right to vote. The fight for this amendment was a long one and progressed through many generations. The first ever Women's Rights Convention in July of 1848 launched the beginning of a 72-year fight for women's rights. The convention was held in Seneca Falls, New York, at the Wesleyan Chapel. The purpose of the convention, as printed in the Seneca County Courier on July 14, 1848, stated it was to discuss the social, civil, and religious condition and rights of women. Two of the organizers of this first convention and some of the earliest leaders of the women's rights movement were Lucretia Mott and Elizabeth Cady Stanton. These two women actually met in London at the World Anti-Slavery Convention in 1840. They were brought to a women's-only section at the convention where they were not allowed to sit or speak. Their inability to be heard allowed for a strong bond to form between the two, who vowed to work toward a society where women's voices would be heard and their rights would be equal to men's. Between Stanton's eloquent writings and Mott's moving speeches, the women's rights movement took shape. The Declarations of Sentiments, written by Stanton, was the convention's manifesto, which called for women's equality and suffrage, which means the right to vote in political elections. And with this document and convention, we see the battle for women's rights begin.